Hey everybody, this is Miss Garza here with an IXL how-to. Um, so first of all, quick how-to quick recap for IXL. Remember your username is your lunch number followed by the @CJH. Okay, make sure that you have that @CJH. If you go to IXL's website, you have to put the @CJH. If you go to the Conley link, the CJH is already put for @CJH is already put for you. Your password in the 8th grade is ABCD. Every other grade level has their own password, so your teacher should have given that to you already. All right, let's get started. So whenever you go onto IXL, you will see this right here. You will see this little thing. If you have pressed that, this will be your home screen. If you are seeing this home screen, make sure that you click Learning, the Learning tab, okay? If you are already on the Learning tab, whenever your screen pulls up, it should look like this, okay? A lot of you have started doing these problems down here. Good job, but these are not your assignments, okay? These are actually just practice problems that your computer has generated from those diagnostic tests that we had you doing. So make sure you're under the Learning tab. That is where you're going to find your teacher assignments, but it's not these. It is this lovely stuff right here that I put an arrow and drew on. You will find the gold star. The gold star always has your skills that you are assigned by your teacher. You will click that drop down arrow and it will look like that. Your skills will drop down. You'll get to choose the one that you want to work on. Right here, these are equations. So if I clicked on one of them, my screen would start to look like this, where you would be able to work on the problem, submit the answer, get help with the question by looking at another example. And the other thing I want to tell you about is this SMART score right here. Okay, this SMART score is the way that your score is calculated in IXL, but it is not a percentage. It's not a percentage. So you're not gonna have 100 if you get all of them right and none of them wrong. It's not how it works. Okay, so here's how it works. When you work on questions and you get questions right, you earn points. You earn points every time you get a question right and your score goes higher and higher. If you get a question wrong, your score drops down a little bit. And then if you keep getting questions right, it goes back up higher and higher and higher. So you can still reach 100 even if you've gotten questions wrong. We don't need you to reach 100. We just need you to reach 80, okay? Once you do that, we're good to go, okay? 100 means that you have completely mastered this skill. You don't have to do any more work on it. There's no more questions. The computer will keep giving you questions until you reach 100. We just need you to get to an 80. When you're at an 80 or higher, that's what we need. That's why I put this whole greater than 80 sign, okay? If we notice, because we can see as teachers what you're doing online, we can see your questions that you've answered and stuff like that. If we notice that there's something you need help with, we will send you a quick message like, hey, don't forget the negative sign. Hey, don't forget to convert your fraction to a decimal. It'll pop up like this on your screen and it'll say message from your teacher. We might say, don't forget to order, don't forget to order, or negative numbers are, the bigger the negative number is, the smaller it technically is. We might say something like that in those messages, okay? You can give it a reaction. Once you give it a reaction, it'll go away and it'll look like this. So this sign means that you had a message from your teacher. Notice that it used to not be there. After it pops up, it's there to stay. So you can look back on it to see, oh yeah, what did Miss Garza say? You can look back right there, okay? Next, so remember we were in the Learning tab. That's where our assignments were found. But when we click on the diagnostic, which you should have already done, when you click on that, it takes you to the diagnostic arena, the test, whatever. You click start and you start answering questions. There will be questions forever. There is no end to the diagnostic test. It is just trying to see where you are in level in all these different kinds of topics to help us figure out what to teach you, okay? This is important because we need to know where you are in math and what you know. It's not us trying to say, oh, wow, they got all these questions wrong. No, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out what level of math you know. That way we can start there and work our way up, okay? Another thing to pay attention to is the search bar at the top. So you will notice that there is a search bar here. There was a search bar here. There was a search bar here. There's a search bar every time you see the IXL. You might be told in the future to search a topic by a code. Let's say the code is QP5. Let's type in QP5 to the search bar. It comes up right here with the actual words, the actual skill. You click on it, and then you would start working on that skill just like it was if it was teacher assigned, okay? So remember, here's where you would go to your teacher assigned skills. But if a teacher tells you the skill to work on, you will type it in and you would work on it. Same thing, we can still see exactly what you're working on, and you would get credit for it. Remember that the recommendations are not your assignments. So if you are working on the recommendations, that's great and all, but it's just extra practice. It's not going to be counted as your grade. Normally, you will have assigned skills, and they will be right here. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is the analytics tab. It is basically your data, how you are doing in IXL. You can see your usage, how many questions you've answered, how much progress you've made, how long you've been on. It's pretty cool to look at. It shows you trouble spots. That means things that you need a little help on. It can show you your scores, and it can show you your progress. It's pretty cool. This is something that you could show your parents to say, hey, look, see, I've been working, those kind of things, all right? So that is it for IXL and your quick demo, quick how-to. If you have any more questions, of course, you can ask. But as of right now, that's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.